the silent sabotage, how your hippocampus holds the key to your wealth, and why you didn't know it was under attack. You know what's worse than feeling tired, feeling like you're tired of feeling tired. Every night at 3 a.m., when the house is silent and the world feels like it's holding its breath, that anxiety isn't just stress. It's not just the weight of responsibilities or the exhaustion of another day. It's something deeper, something biological, something that's been building for years, like plaque in your arteries, slowly clogging the pathways of your mind, until the only thing left to do is lie in bed staring at the ceiling, wondering if you're even on the right path anymore. That tightness in your chest isn't just fatigue, it's your hippocampus screaming. It's your soul trying to claw its way out of a cage you didn't even know was there. And the worst part, you've been told this is normal, that it's just how life is, that you're weak, that you're cursed, that you're not trying hard enough. But none of that is true. I've been there. I've stared at that ceiling at 3 a.m., my mind racing through a loop of what ifs. And how could I have? I've felt the weight of debt pressing down on me, like a physical force, the kind that makes it hard to breathe. I've watched opportunities slip through my fingers, clients canceling last-minute promotions, going to someone else, investments that didn't pan out despite my best efforts. I've tried everything: positive affirmations, vision boards, early morning routines, even therapy. And yet, nothing changed. The money still didn't stay. The peace I craved felt like a distant memory. I thought I was broken. I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought I was cursed. But here's the truth I wish I had known sooner. This isn't about you. It's not a test of your character. It's not a punishment for past mistakes. It's not even bad luck. This is your hippocampus, your biological compass to abundance, shrinking under the weight of a world that profits from your struggle. And the system wants you to believe it's your fault, because if you think you're broken, you'll keep buying their fixes, you'll keep grinding, you'll stay small, you'll be predictable. And that's exactly where they want you. The silent sabotage, a biological war on your mind. Your hippocampus isn't just a part of your brain, it's the bridge between your conscious mind and the whispers of the universe. It's where abundance language is spoken, where intuition is sharp enough to catch every opportunity, where money flows without force. But here's the hard truth: modern life is a war zone for your hippocampus. When you're stressed, your brain releases cortisol. Cortisol is like acid to your hippocampus. It literally eats away at its structure, shrinking the parts responsible for memory, learning, and intuition. And what does modern life throw at you every single day? Deadlines, both social media comparisons, news alerts about economic collapse, relationship drama. Every notification, every email, every headline is a cortisol trigger. Your hippocampus is under siege. Studies show that chronic stress reduces hippocampal volume by up to 25%. That's not just brain fog, that's your internal GPS recalibrating itself to struggle mode. Think about it. If your navigation system in your car started shrinking the roads would get blurrier, the turns would become harder to see. You'd take wrong exits without even realizing it. That's exactly what's happening to you. Your hippocampus is shrinking, and the system loves it, because in struggle mode you're easier to control. You've probably heard of brain waves: alpha, beta, theta, delta. These aren't just labels, they are states of consciousness, and they determine how you experience life. Beta is the default state for most people. It's the slave wave. It's the frantic, anxious energy of someone running on empty. In beta, your mind is scattered, your decisions are fear-based, you're reactive, not creative, you're stuck in survival mode. And guess what? The system loves you in beta. Because in beta, you work harder, you buy more, you stress more, you stay small, you consume, you're predictable, you're profitable. Theta, on the other hand, is the billionaire brain wave. It's where intuition is a superpower, where ideas flow like water, where money appears without force, where life feels effortless. Theta is the state of flow, of genius, of miracles. People in theta make decisions that look like luck, but it's not luck, it's alignment. It's your hippocampus operating at full capacity, receiving signals from the universe. Wealthy people don't get rich by working harder, they get rich by operating in theta. They don't force abundance, they receive it. But if your hippocampus is damaged, if it's shrunk from years of stress, from emotional trauma, from financial pressure, you can't access theta, you're stuck in beta. And that's exactly where the system wants you, because in beta, you're a consumer, you're stressed, you're distracted, you're easy to manipulate, you're profitable. The system's secret weapon keeping you in beta to profit from your struggle. This isn't just theory, this is science. And it's been weaponized. Powerful organizations have known about these frequencies for decades. The CIA studied them, the military studied them, the elite studied them. They know that when your brain is in theta, you're unstoppable. You make decisions from intuition, not for you attract wealth effortlessly. You see opportunities. Others miss. You operate from a state of flow. And they also know that if they can keep you in beta, you'll stay in struggle. You'll work harder, you'll buy their products. You'll stay small, you'll be predictable. You'll be a consumer. Think about it. Every time you scroll through Instagram, comparing your life to a highlight reel, your brain floods with cortisol. Every time you open your bank app and see a negative balance, your stress spikes. Every time you hear about a recession, your fight or flight response kicks in. Every time you get a notification that someone else got the promotion you wanted, your hippocampus shrivels a little, or the slave wave tightens its grip. And the system profits. You feel it in your body, the tightness in your chest, the fog in your mind, the way your body aches, as if you're carrying an invisible weight. That's not just stress, that's your soul trying to break free from a cage that's been built around you, a cage of stress, of debt, of societal conditioning, a cage that tells you struggle is normal, that abundance is for other people, that you have to work yourself to the bone to deserve anything good. But here's the soul-shattering truth: you were never meant to live like this. lie you've been sold abundance is about hard work, and why that's the problem. You've been told that abundance is about positive thinking, hard work manifesting, gratitude journals, vision boards. But what if the real secret isn't in changing your actions, but in changing your brain? Wave, what if the key to wealth isn't in working harder, but in healing the organ that allows you to receive? What if the problem isn't that you're not trying hard enough, but that your hippocampus is damaged, that your internal compass is broken, that you're trying to manifest from a state of beta, where fear is the only language your brain speaks? This is the truth no one tells you. The system doesn't want you to know this, because if you heal your hippocampus, if you restore your theta wave, if you step out of the slave wave, you become unpredictable, you become unstoppable, you become someone who no longer needs their products, who no longer falls for their traps, who no longer operates from lack. And that's a threat to the system, so they keep you in beta. They flood your life with stress. They sell you quick fixes. They tell you it's all in your head, that you just need to try harder, that you're not disciplined enough, that you're not worthy enough. But none of that is true. The science of sound, how frequencies rewire your brain. Your brain is an electrical organ. Every thought, every emotion, every decision is a result of electrical signals firing across neural pathways. And those signals can be influenced by sound. Sound waves have been used for centuries to alter consciousness, from Gregorian chants to Tibetan. Singing bowls frequencies have the power to shift your brain state. Modern science confirms this through brainwave entrainment, a process where rhythmic sound patterns guide your brain into specific states. Here's how it works. Beta 14-30 Hz, the default state of most adults. Fast, chaotic, survival-based. You're in beta when you're stressed, reactive, or overwhelmed. Alpha 8-14 Hz, a relaxed but alert state, the bridge between beta and deeper states, creativity and light meditation. Happen here. Theta for -8 Hz, the billionaire brainwave. Deep intuition flow states and effortless decision-making occur here. This is where wealth is received, not forced. Delta 05- for Hz, deep sleep, the body's healing state when you listen to a sound designed to stimulate theta waves. Your brain naturally synchronizes to that frequency. It's like tuning a radio to a specific station. Once it locks in, the signal becomes clearer, and your state shifts. The most powerful theta frequencies for abundance are for 5 Hz, 6, 5 Hz, and 783 Hz. These aren't random numbers. They correspond to the Schumann resonance, the natural frequency of the Earth's electromagnetic field. When your brain aligns with this frequency, you tap into the same energy that synchronizes the human body with planetary rhythms. Wealthy individuals, whether consciously or not, often operate in theta. They make decisions that look like luck, but it's really alignment. Their hippocampus is functioning at full capacity, receiving signals from the universe that others miss. But if your hippocampus is damaged from years of stress, trauma, or financial pressure. You can't access this state. Your brain stays locked in beta, where fear is the only language it speaks, the 7-minute sound. Ritual your brain's reboot button. The good news: you don't need years of therapy or expensive coaching to rewire this. You just need 7 minutes. The 7-minute sound ritual is a scientifically designed audio track that uses binaural beats, isochronic tones, and Schumann resonance frequencies to stimulate your hippocampus, shift your brainwave state from beta to theta, and restore your natural alignment with abundance. Here's what happens in those 7 minutes. When the first 2 minutes introduce for 5HC and 6-5HC tones the frequencies linked to intuition and creative problem solving, your brain begins to slow down, moving from the frantic beta state into alpha 2. The next 3 minutes deepen the frequency to 783HC, the Schumann resonance. This is where your hippocampus activates, your intuition sharpens, and your brain prepares to receive signals from the universe. 3. The final 2 minutes embed positive abundance affirmations directly into your subconscious, while the frequencies continue to guide you into a theta state. By the end, your brain is primed to experience life from a place of flow. This isn't meditation. It's not visualization. It's neurological reprogramming. It's your brain's way of hitting the reset button. Studies on brainwave entrainment show that consistent use of theta frequencies can increase hippocampal volume by up to 30%. Over time, reduce cortisol levels by up to 50%. Improve decision-making accuracy by 40%. Enhance intuition and creativity, leading to more opportunities. But the most important effect: you stop forcing life to work, you start flowing with it. From forcing to flowing, what real healing looks like. Imagine waking up without that tightness in your chest. Imagine feeling the weight of debt melt away as if it never existed. Imagine money appearing when you least expect it, when a client pays you early, when a refund comes back, when an opportunity falls into your lap. Imagine intuition so sharp it feels like a superpower, where you just know which path to take, which person to trust, which risk to take. Imagine decisions that feel effortless, where clarity replaces confusion, where flow replaces struggle. That's not fantasy. That's the power of a healed hippocampus. That's the power of theta. That's the power of stepping out of the slave wave and into the billionaire brain wave. You don't need to force it. You don't need to grind harder. You don't need to believe harder. You just need to align, to restore the connection, to heal the damage, to let the universe do the work for you. And the best part, you don't have to do it alone. The sound wave is waiting for you. It's not a product, it's a blessing, a tool of liberation, a key to the life you've been trying to manifest. The link is in the description. Click it now, not tomorrow, not when you're ready, now. Because your hippocampus is waiting, your higher self is waiting, the universe is waiting to flood your life with ease. Stop struggling, start flowing. Click the link and let the sound wave change your life today.